Sox baseball. There's a lot going on, especially with what happened in Sunday's game, and it is capturing the attention nationally for Major League Baseball. And I was driving out to family for Easter, future family to be specific. When this play happened, I got out of the car. I didn't hear it on the radio. I caught the highlights while flipping through Twitter. And that is Yoan Moncada making a good defensive play, cutting down Oneil Cruz of the Pittsburgh Pirates at home plate. There's a collision between Cruz and Seby Zavala. Seby Zavala gets upset because he doesn't know what Cruz is doing. And when I'm watching the highlight video, Jim, I understand from Zavala's point, like, I don't know what the game plan is here for Cruz. And now terrible news coming out of Pittsburgh that Oneil Cruz has a fractured left ankle, so he seriously injured himself in this play. There's a lot of Pittsburgh, a lot of Yinzers that are upset with the Chicago White Sox. There's a lot of White Sox fans having no idea why Yinzers are angry at their baseball team. This is going to be talked about all morning around all the networks as far as I cover Major League Baseball, and it'll be talked about a lot in Pittsburgh radio. Help me out, Jim. What am I missing here? Why has this become such a big deal?
I don't know. I went to the Pittsburgh feed, after like the next inning just to see, because I know Pittsburgh's broadcast, from what I understand, has a reputation for being like a little bit homerish, like above average. Not necessarily a comparison to Hawk or anything like that when he is with the White Sox, but just, somebody, a broadcast that could maybe become a little bit whiny about things disproportionately or with the Pirates, especially like being a small market team. Like, I think there's just been ample opportunities for them to complain. And if they have to complain, they can't complain about ownership. So they have to try to pivot in other ways. And sometimes they've gotten to weird rants, but I went over that feed just to see like if they were, what they were saying, were they complaining about Seby Zavala? And they were not. They said like it's an unfortunate play. They call it like a baseball play, said like nobody was at fault. So I guess like if you're going to say they're homerish, they were they did not say that Oneil Cruz slid really, really, really late, or that it wasn't really much of a slide at all. My read on the play was that, Cruz being 6'7", the play being a bouncer to third, he was trying to use his frame to get in the way of a throw. Like he was trying to remain upright as long as possible, kind of running on the inside of the line, trying to make a throw home difficult for Moncada, which is fine, smart, using his, physical attributes to try to reduce the angles, which is fine. It just seemed to me that like he may have felt like the throw would have been closer or something like that. The throw beat him by plenty. And by the time like Zavala, he had to like kind of leap up a little bit to get the ball and then come down. Like Cruz had no plan. Like he's got a plan for the throw being offline or being wild, having it bounce, what have you. But like he didn't have a plan for if Zavala was there waiting for him with the ball. And so like the processing was late. That was my read on it. It wasn't like Cruz is going for a dirty play. It just struck me as like he just did not have a plan.